Hello, coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into a classic American coin, the 1974 Jefferson Nickel. If you've got one of these in your collection or just found one in your pocket change, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. We'll explore its history, design, key details, value, and even some exciting errors that can make this coin worth more than face value. So, get ready, because we're about to unravel the secrets of the 1974 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark. The 1974 Jefferson Nickel is part of a long-running series that dates back to 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson Nickel has remained one of the most iconic coins in American history, featuring a timeless portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The reverse side showcases his home, Monticello, a design element that has remained largely unchanged for decades. What makes the 1974 Jefferson Nickel unique? First, it was struck at 3 different U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the version without a mint mark was produced in Philadelphia. During this time, Philadelphia minted coins didn't carry a mint mark, which makes this particular nickel recognizable by its absence of any letter below the year. The 1974 Jefferson Nickel was minted in large quantities. Over 601 million were struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone. This makes it a common coin in circulation. However, condition and errors play a huge role in determining whether it's worth more than 5 cents. Let's talk about the design. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," on the left, "Liberty," and the year 1974 on the right. The reverse showcases Monticello, with "E Pluribus Unum" above it and "Monticello, 5 cents, and "United States of America" below. This classic design remains a favorite among collectors due to its historical significance and simple elegance. So, what's the market value of a 1974 Jefferson Nickel? In circulated condition, it's typically only worth its face value, 5 cents. However, if you find one in mint state condition, the price can jump significantly. Uncirculated examples, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, can sell for anywhere from $5 to $50 or more, depending on eye appeal and strike quality. Proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint can fetch even higher prices, but since we're focusing on the Philadelphia version, mint state quality is key. But here's where things get really exciting: errors and varieties. Some of the most valuable Jefferson nickels have errors, and the 1974 issue is no exception. One of the most sought-after errors is the full steps variety. Full steps refer to the clarity of Monticello's steps on the reverse side. Because of die wear and poor striking techniques, most Jefferson nickels have blurred or incomplete steps. However, a well-struck 1974 nickel with full steps, designated FS by grading services, can be worth significantly more, sometimes hundreds of dollars in high grades. The key to spotting this variety is to check if all 5 or 6 steps leading up to Monticello are clearly visible without breaks. Other notable errors include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted due to a misalignment in the minting press. A 10% to 50% off-center Jefferson nickel can be worth $50 or more, depending on how much of the design is missing. Then, there's the clipped planchet error, where a portion of the coin is missing due to an irregularly cut blank. These can range in value depending on how dramatic the clip is and whether it affects key details of the coin. Die cracks and die breaks can also be found on some 1974 Jefferson nickels. These occur when the die used to strike the coin starts to wear down and develop cracks, leading to raised lines or bumps on the coin's surface. While minor die cracks are common and don't add much value, dramatic ones, especially those forming large breaks or cuts, can be quite collectible. If you're wondering how to determine the value of your 1974 Jefferson nickel, it all comes down to condition and grading. The best way to assess your coin is to compare it to online price guides or even consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. If you have a high-grade example or a rare error, you might just have a valuable piece in your collection. So, what should you do if you find one of these in your change? First, check for any of the key errors we discussed. If it looks like a regular, circulated nickel, it's probably only worth face value. However, if you spot full steps, an off-center strike, or a dramatic die break, it might be worth setting aside and getting it evaluated. Collectors often seek high-grade examples, so even if your coin doesn't have an error, a near-perfect specimen with a sharp strike and luster can still be worth more than 5 cents. As always, numismatics is all about the thrill of the hunt. Whether you're searching for rare varieties, hunting for mint condition examples, or just enjoying the history behind each coin, collecting Jefferson nickels is a rewarding experience. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 1974 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. Have you found any interesting nickels in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow coin collectors. Stay tuned for more exciting coin discoveries, and as always, happy collecting.